So firstly, you're going to go ahead and pick up some hair. I'm using my DyHair777 Virgin Peruvian body wave hair. I picked up 4 bundles in a closure in the lengths 222, 220, and an 18-inch 5x5 inch lace closure. So here's what the hair looks like, and I really do appreciate the quality of this hair. I'm becoming a really big fan of this company's hair just because it's a really good quality. When they say that it's tangle free, shed free, it really is. I haven't had any problems with this hair, and that is the reason why I decided to pick up their body wave hair this time. I'll be sure to link down a coupon code here on the screen so you guys can take advantage of it and save some money off of your purchases if you guys do become interested. So to get started, of course, you're going to need a dome cap, some sewing thread, some sewing needles, some T-pins, elastic band, and measuring tape. However, this is optional. I will not be utilizing that in this video, as well as your hair. You're going to also need a styrofoam wig head and a table support clamp, as well as a pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and get started. So firstly, I went ahead and I secured my styrofoam wig head to the table, and now I am just adding my wig cap. So firstly, you're going to go ahead and sew down your closure, and I'm just going ahead and I'm doing that. There's no really particular way on doing this. There may be some videos that you can look on for a more in-depth way on how to sew down your closures. However, I'm simply just going through the lace around the perimeter of the closure, and each time I go through, I do knot my thread just in case the thread happens to snag or happens to tear. My closure will still be secured down to the wig head without any problems. So go ahead and finish doing that. And this is what the closure looks like once it is properly sewn down. So now I'm taking my longest length, which is the 22-inch, and I'm going to fold the tracks in half just to double up the weft so that it's thick. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and secure it down using the T-pins, and you're just going to go ahead in the same way how we did the closure, just go ahead and sew down the tracks. You're going to make sure you go through both of the wefts through the tracks the first couple of stitches. Now we're just going to go under and over, and again I am knotting each time I go through just to make sure that it's properly secured down. So now that we reached the other side, you're going to go ahead and fold over the tracks. And when you're doing that, you want to make sure that you go through the wefts when you're sewing that down. And you're going to go over the corners of the wefts a few times just so that it's not bulky or bulging out of the wig. Trust me, this really does help a lot. Once you've gone ahead and done that portion, you're just going to go ahead and continue sewing down the wefts as we just did. So just in case you guys didn't quite catch what I was doing, I am no longer doubling up on the tracks. I am now doing single tracks just to kind of give me more of a natural, flatter appearance on top. However, you guys can double up the tracks just in case you guys might be looking for more volume, more thicker looking hair. But I'm completing my wig by sewing on that final track, and I'm connecting it to the perimeter of the closure just to sort of avoid any type of gaps just in case the wind might blow. This is going to disguise that track as well as the back of the closure. And now I'm just putting in the last final touches and knotting the thread before I complete it. So here is what the completed unit looks like. You guys can see why I absolutely love DyHair's hair. The hair is super full. I used about 3.5 of the bundles, and look how full and gorgeous it is. So before we can say that this wig is done, you want to just go ahead and clip off that excess cap. You don't need it, okay? Doing this part, you do want to be very careful because once I did snip my lace, and another different time I did snip my thread and the entire unit fell apart. So be very careful when doing this part, and there you go. So here's what the completed unit looks like. You guys do stay tuned for my part 2 styling video. I will be styling up this hair for you guys. Again, you guys do check out DyHair. I will leave coupon codes here on the screen. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.